Everyone's style is unique and we all tend to gravitate towards one we like more than others. While there is many to choose from, vintage home decor can create a warm and charming look for your home. The good news about vintage decor is it can be an inexpensive style, with many items coming from vintage or secondhand shops. It can also be incorporated into almost every room and with other styles. If you're looking for some vintage decor inspiration, here are a few ideas. 1. Decorating with vintage items. Because the vintage look can blend with many other styles, it's important to understand what makes this style unique. This generally can be repurposed or older items that work together to give a rustic, antique look. Items of eras past, such as mid-century or retro, can be considered vintage decor. Vintage items all have their unique style you can blend together. Regardless of your specific style, many of vintage items are affordable and are fun to search for. You can freshen up old items with a little DIY to make them new again. 2. Vintage kitchen decor. Many vintage decor items for the kitchen have color in them. A classic kitchen look of black and white will be the perfect backdrop for all cooking accessories. Choose colorful Pyrex dishes that are not only functional but will add to the look of the kitchen. Display them on open shelving so they are part of the room's decor. 3. Vintage bathroom decor. A bathroom remodel is the perfect time to change your tile to fit the vintage style. Subway tile will be just what your bathroom needs to set the stage for vintage accessories. A repurposed dresser vanity is a beautiful addition to any vintage bathroom. This, however, may take some time and a little DIY expertise. 4. Vintage bedroom decor. The bedroom is a place for you to experiment with your vintage style. Incorporate vintage accessories on the headstand and shop for a dresser you can fix up and reuse. One of the most important points of a vintage bedroom is the headboard. This can act as a focal point of the room and bring all the elements together. A few popular ideas are metal headboard with spindles, window shutter headboard, barnwood headboard, upholstered headboard. 5. Vintage living room decor. Your living room is where many decorative styles can come together. The key to creating the perfect vintage living room is by what accessories you use. As the coffee table is host to many of these accessories, you'll need to make sure it fits into the decor of the room. Stick to wooden coffee tables, with either rustic or mid-century modern features depending on what vintage style you like best. As you decorate your coffee table, utilize a coffee table tray to keep your items together for both style and function. 6. Vintage laundry room decor. Many of us spend a lot of time in our laundry rooms, so why not make it into a room that we love? Utilize vintage style to adorn the walls and old prints. Old wash pans and cans can be beautiful shelf decor and help hide laundry room necessities. Conclusion. The vintage look is popular in home design and luckily, it's also an affordable option. If you love to DIY, see what items you can incorporate in your room to get the look. Hello guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on notification this channel. Like this video. See you guys.